Hey there, TRW crew. Matt Vassallo here with the rhinestoneworld.com. So we posted an image on our Facebook page this morning as far as showing a distressed look with your heat transfer vinyl. So you can see what we did here. We did our beast mode activated and then our eat clean and train dirty. So harder to get that distressed look with your heat transfer vinyl, but actually a lot easier than you think. And I'm going to show you exactly how we did this. So this is our Facebook page here. As you can see, we posted it a few hours ago. 103 of you already liked it. So we figured, hey, let's go ahead and create a video for it and show you guys exactly how we actually did this design. So what we can do here is we're going to actually go in and show you how easy it is. So I'm in the TRW Stone Wizard Rhinestone software here for Corel Draw. We're working in Corel Draw X6 and the TRW Stone Wizard. Now you have the 2.08, 2.09 is some different upgrades that we're working on already. But I want to show you exactly how this was done. So if I go back to page 1, here's my two designs. And you can see as I move it, they're all welded together. Everything looks good. So how did we get it to this point? Well, how we did is a lot easier than you think. So what we did is we went over here and to dafont.com, and this Honey I Split font right here is actually just a TrueType font that you can download. So we downloaded that TrueType font and just typed it out. So all we did was use two different free TrueType fonts that you have right here, just regular TrueType font. So I'm going to show you exactly how we did it. So if I go to the Fonts tab, here's the font right there. So if I just come in here and do all caps and I do, let's do train, and I'm going to do train as one word. And I'm going to switch it to that font, and then I'm going to left click and then right click to duplicate it. And I'm going to go DIRTY for the dirty. Now what I'm going to do is it's going to have some overlap. So let's get rid of these. We're done with those. That was just to give you an idea to show you what we were looking at. Okay, so we got our train dirty here. Now what I want to do is I want to offset it a little bit, kind of like I had them overlapping a little bit, but we can't actually do that because it has all of its cut lines. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to highlight all of it, and I'm going to go to Arrange and Shaping and Weld. So when I did that, when you look in there now, see how it's all welded together? So you don't have to do the convert to curves and all that part. Just go Arrange, Shaping, and Weld. Now it's all actually welded together. So you can see when I move it around, you can see all those lines are welded together. And then just to make it a little bit easier when I'm actually weeding it out, I double click on it, and what you can do is edit some of the nodes. So some of the real small ones, I'm just going to delete those. Some that are crazy to where you don't really want to have to deal with that with weeding them out with your vinyl cutter. But this design, it took probably 3 minutes for our Roland GX24 to cut. It cut it real nice. We actually even did it in the glitter vinyl as well for this design for the female shirt. So let's go ahead and get that. I say I got most out what I needed. Now I'm going to go to my size for the shirt. So I'm going to go probably about 9.7, 9.8 inches wide. Come down here to my text, and I'm going to go Eat Clean. We're going to come over here to our impact font. We're going to go impact there. I'm going to drag that up a little bit, bring that over into my design a little bit to where I can still read it, but it's kind of all part of my design there. So maybe up a little bit, or just move it so that A shows up a little bit more. So I like the way it looks right there. A looks good. And let's go, I'm going to hold Shift, click on the Train Dirty, Arrange, Shaping, and Weld. And you can see all of that's welded in there now. So it's all going to be one cut around the outside there, come in there. So the weeding is actually going to be pretty easy. And the great thing about it with the distress look like this, with your easy weed, it's going to weed perfect and you're going to get all these little spots. With the glitter, a couple of these little real small spots might pull up, But it doesn't matter, it's a distressed look. Nobody's gonna ever know if that little spot right there is gone or not, and it's still gonna look great. And I'm gonna show you in a video actually pressing a bag and a shirt to show you exactly how this is gonna look. So let's say we're ready to cut this design. We're at 9.8 inches wide. All we're gonna do then is we're gonna go ahead and mirror it up at the top here because we're gonna use our heat transfer vinyl. And before we mirror it, let's actually go ahead and show someone what it's going to look like. Show them how awesome this design is going to look and take advantage of the TRW Stone Wizard. So let's go to our magic vinyl. We're going to go to magic glitter. I'm going to do, what do you want to do, a hot pink glitter? Okay, hot pink glitter. You can see we got that awesome glitter look there. Let's go over to our mock-ups. Let's throw that onto, we're going to call it Train Dirty. Oh, let's take off our caps lock. Train Dirty, and we'll call it the TRW Train Dirty. Alright, good to go there. We're using our logo. We're going to do a front design onto this tank top right here. Let's drop it on our women's tank top. And white shirt with our pink glitter. Let's see what that's going to look like here. So, awesome looking design. Going to give us that glitter look. Going to give us our background of black to be able to jump out and make it stand out to look awesome. And just going to be a great looking design to be able to send over to our customer here. Alright, so there we go. There's our awesome looking Eat Clean Train Dirty design. You can see it perfect on our shirt. And the great thing about the TRW Stone Wizard, if they wanted this on a different color shirt, you can change it to any color you want. Yellow shirt, there you go. Aqua shirt, there you go. Pink shirt. Anything you want, you can easily change the color of the shirt to make it look awesome for your customers and change the background of your actual main mock-up here. So let's go ahead and go back to our white shirt that they asked for. We got our Eat Clean Train Dirty. Let's go back here. Now we're ready to cut it. I'm going to go ahead and mirror. I'm going to go to export. And I'm going to send it, let's say we're using the Roland GX24. So I'm going to go Cut Studio and send a cutter. What that's going to do, it's going to search my computer for Roland Cut Studio software. It's going to grab that design, throw it right into Cut Studio, ready to go and ready to cut. And there we go. We're ready to cut this design. We just completed the design, created the design, welded the design, made the mock-up, all of that stuff, probably in about a 5-minute process, and it's now ready to cut. As soon as we cut and weed it, press it to the shirt, and we're all done. So let's go ahead and show you exactly what this awesome looking design is going to look like on an actual shirt and one of our TRW style drawstring bags. Okay, so now that we have our design created, let's go ahead and make the shirt. So we already cut the design here. You can see our beast mode right here, and this is done in our charcoal easy weed. And then for the bag, we're actually gonna do our neon pink glitter. So you can see how awesome that weeded out as well, all right? So we're gonna do one of our TRW style drawstring bags here, and then we're going to also do one of our performance wear shirts. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and head over to our heat press over here. I'm going to show you how to actually press these. So first one we're going to do is our actual performance wear shirt. This is one of our moisture wicking dry wick shirts here, and I'm going to go ahead and use my threadability with the heat press caddy here, thread my shirt on. That's going to get us a nice flat press right here, line it up real easy. And of course we're going to do a quick pre-press on it. So I'm going to get down to about 310 degrees, so I'm going to drop my heat here a little bit, because we are using the easy weed. Okay, so we're all set there. And I got my pre-press already. We'll be good to go here. So again, this is my beast mode design here. I didn't want it to stand out too much. I wanted it to kind of match the side panels on the shirt here a little bit. I mean, white I think would have stood out a little bit too much. So I want it to be seen. I want to give that distressed look on it, but I don't want it to be obnoxious as far as on the shirt. So let's go ahead and get that lined up there. Very easy to do. Now this is something you don't want to spend a lot of time on, just for the fact of every single shirt that you own is off a little bit. So before I press this, should I move the mic over so I'm not talking?
No, I'll just press it like I haven't.
Okay. Okay, so we are all lined up here, ready to get our press. I just measure it kind of with the armpits a little bit there. Everything's looking good on that, kind of centered. We're gonna go ahead and hit it down. So again, I'm gonna go probably about 10 seconds here on my Easy Weed, and we're good there. I just had a medium pressure, and nice part about the Easy Weed, a hot peel, I can just peel this off easy like this. That's why it's called Easy Weed. And let's go ahead and pull our shirt off and show you what this shirt looks like here. So there's our shirt there, and as you can see, we get that distressed look on it there. Awesome look with your heat transfer vinyl. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the Drawstring Bag here, show you how awesome this looks with the glitter vinyl. So a couple things we need to do over here on the press with the Drawstring Bag is, first thing, I don't want to burn my tie marks right there or the zipper. So something simple, you can use your Perfect Press pads, or we have some actual foam board right here that I'm just going to insert. So let's go ahead and get the foam board in there. I'm going to hang the zipper off the end so this zipper isn't on the press, and then I'm going to pull my strings a little bit there just so those aren't hitting it exactly. So we're good to go there. We have a nice flat press. I'm going to do a quick little pre-press again. Lighten my pressure up because we did, when we brought that up with those with the actual foam board, made it a little bit taller obviously. And then I just need to make sure, see, my foam board's a little bit short there, so I just need to make sure it's going to fit in that area. So let me go ahead and rotate my foam board. Just need the wider area on it, so let's see if this works better here. So let's try this. Just want to make sure it's wide enough it gets the full press. If for some reason it's not, then I can show you how we can do 2 presses. Good to go there. Now let's see if this is going to fit. It's a tiny bit off the edge. So we're going to do 2 separate presses just to show you how that's done. So I'm going to move the foam board all the way over to the right here. Line this up perfect. Make sure it's on the edge right there, which is good. Now I'm going to go for my initial press here. And I'm just going about 6 to 8 seconds for this initial press here just to get that edge. And then I'm going to move my foam board. I'm going to keep my transfer on there, right? Move my foam board over a little bit so it hits the Y that it was missing there. Loosen this up a little bit more so we can get a full lockdown on it. Make sure our edges are pulled off again there. We're still not hitting the zipper, as you can see the zipper right here, so it's not going to burn this zipper as well. Alright, so I'm just going to cool this down a little bit with this shirt. And then we can start peeling this off here, and you can see how nice this looks. So let's go ahead and get our foam board out of the bag and get you a close-up of this actual drawstring bag now. So there's our drawstring bag, and that's all done in the glitter neon pink heat transfer vinyl there. But again, it's going to give you that distressed look. Looks great. You can bring this bag to the gym, put all your workout equipment in it. Something great, small, easy to carry around, but it's going to look great. And then same thing with the distressed look on our actual shirt here. Great looking shirt, gives you that distressed look, but you're just using your basic heat transfer vinyl. So we showed you the actual font that we used earlier in this video, so you can just go download that font and you can get this awesome look for your business today. So I hope this video helped you out on how to get the distressed look with the heat transfer vinyl. If you do have any questions, make sure to give us a call. The number is 941-755-1696. This is Matt with the Rhinestoneworld.com. You guys have a great day.